the tone of Living Single was different from a different world because they were also living, at a different time in their lives. They weren't in this concentrated, cauldron of consciousness that is a college environment, right? But there are definitely, issues that we all face just out in the world at large. So coming up, feeling that sense of responsibility, social responsibility in my storytelling and knowing how powerful the medium is, we definitely tackled some issues on Living Single, but we also worked very hard to not make it feel like a very special episode. Whether people received it that way or not, ultimately the goal was to have impact. The goal was to have impact. And, we asked about, did the actors have input? Yes. I mean, when they looked a certain way, we worked that into the show. We did this great episode, where Kyle received some criticism because of his very, ethnocentric hairstyle. But I didn't write that character as having locks, but he did, and he was always, a stockbroker. So what is that like? And now here we are, talking very actively in our society about the Crown Act, because it's really important that we wear our hair in a style that is comfortable to us, that makes us feel beautiful and, good in our own skin and hair and, wardrobe. So it was great to do episodes like that speak very specifically to the culture, because the characters are human first. They are human first, but they're also not just kind of by happenstance Black and African American. They're decidedly Black, and living the duality of what that means to be Black in America, to be a minority in these certain environments where you can't just do whatever you want at whenever you want. It's one of the reasons I also gave Khadijah her own magazine, made her an entrepreneur, so that we could also show that you can do this. You can create your own space where you and others like you, or others who are different from you, but just under your auspices, can thrive. And the world that we depicted on that show was also very diverse and very true to New York, and I'm really proud of that. It looked like the real New York.
Off camera, we had talked about a moment on Swing Out Sisters, which is a season 4 episode. Mm-hmm. You included a little visual touch in that episode. Can you talk about that?
Yes. We put a Soul-Aid, which is a brown skin tone Band-Aid, on a white man, because we just wanted to kind of get that little piece of visual information about how, these things exist, and to also maybe have people raise an eyebrow and think about the tone of every other Band-Aid on the planet. It's just that little culture clue that tells you not everybody has the same skin tone. Think about it without making it a message, just doing it. It's just there. This is the Band-Aid available. And the white man can wear it the same way a Black man can put on a regular Band-Aid and have it stand out.